That is mega gay, I'll have you know.
So, I told one of my coworkers what
Uh-huh.
I was planning on doing. He was like, damn, this nigga really gonna make it.
Nah.
Nah, but he's like in his 50s.
Ew. Oh, ew. Oh, okay. He's in his 50s.
Yeah, he's in his 50s. And he was telling me, like, I remind him a lot like him.
Oh,
Because,
hey, you remind me a lot about my younger self.
no, he's like,
But I'm a
because I
fucking failure.
no, he said because like he's always like been going towards big things and like he was always going on to next thing and next thing. And so he said when he was young, he was working at the post office and they were making good money.
Uh-huh.
And so he's told me he went for a business that offered him a job and he was making hella beans. And he was like, but then that company got bought out.
Oh, that
They did.
sucks.
And then they got rid of all the people there. And then he's like, if I would have stayed at the post office, I would have been retired 20 years ago.
Dude, that's so shitty. Get
I
bought
was
out by
like,
another company like that?
yeah, I was like, damn. He's like, you remind me a lot of myself, my younger self. That's why, like, I get so pissed when, like, when you're, like, so fucking concentrated is because like I'm mad at myself for never being as concentrated as you are. I was like, we were having a deep ass conversation. I was like, damn. I was like, yeah, I've been playing this shit out. Like, I'm not gonna like take an L. Like, I'm not gonna fucking just let my life go to waste because this job isn't guaranteed for life. Like, if I were to work here, it's not guaranteed that I'll keep this job and have a stable living, so I might as well risk doing something that I love than something that's not even guaranteed to stay forever. And so he's like, that's true. He was telling me how, like, the reason why he got so pissed at me is because, like, I remind him a lot of himself because, like, he was cocky.
Huh.
And he was also like, he knew what the fuck's going on. And so he's like, damn, for a kid your age, you really know what the fuck you're doing. And I was like, yeah, I'm like.
Because we take the time to look into things and care. We're not like some kid who only cares about like going out, partying all the time and doing nothing with our lives.
Yeah, he was
We
telling me,
actually
like,
try.
he was telling me to, like, check up on him every once in a while to let him know what. Because, like, he told me that, when he saw me vape,
Uh-huh.
he got, like, he got upset.
He got salty because he didn't have a good one.
No, 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 it's because, like, he, went towards, like, drugs and shit. And, like, I was telling him that, like, I was just doing it just for no fucking reason. That's the whole point of having a vape, for wasting time. And so I was telling him, like, I don't really see the point in a vape. And so that's why my vape's just been sitting here for, like, like, a month or two.
Facts. I mean,
Just,
mine hasn't been sitting there for that long, but like it's been a few weeks.
And so I just, like, I threw away the liquid that was in it because it was turning yellow.
Fucking
And I just cleaned it out and everything. Then I just left it on my bookshelf.
Uh-huh.
And so I was talking to him. I was like, "Did you ever like go to drugs and shit?" And he was like, "Yeah, once I lost that job that paid good, and once I couldn't get back on my feet, I went to chewing tobacco and all these other things."
Yep.
And I was like, he told me like it was the worst decision in his life. That's why he tends to tell the younger generation about things to do and not to do because he's been through it. He was telling me that he knows I'm gonna make it and he knows I'll be doing great things because he said, because like I told him how I'm helping out parents and helping out my mom a lot. And he's like, damn, you're a really good son, and I look up to you for that.
He's like, I wish I was a good son.
No, his mom passed away.
That sucks.
No, you're an asshole.
No.
Yeah.
Hell no.
So.
But you don't know if he wasn't a good son or not.
What?
I don't know that.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't say anything about his mom dying, but you had to be an asshole and bring it up.
Hey, dude,
no, I didn't. You're fucked up for bringing that up. That's jail time for you. I'm red carded.
Reverse. Now it's your fault.
It's your fault. I never said anything about his mom.
Yeah, you did. You said
no,
he was a failure son.
I did. I said he might have not have been a good son. And then you're like, his mom is dead. I didn't say anything about his mom.
That's on you.
No, that's on you.
Reverse.
Reverse.
Ultra reverse cannot be reversed or destroyed by anything.
Okay, well, mirror. There, reversed it back to you, and I didn't destroy it.
It can't be mirrored.
Got him!
There were 3 dots. That means it wasn't done being.
No. Dude, you're just adding shit. You can't do that.
And so when he told me that, I was like, damn. My words did that. I made that much of an impact. No, that's from whatever Hobson.
Oh, Hobson? Hobson's
my words did that. I had that much of an impact.
I listen to Hobson all the time.
Bullshit.
I've listened to I think the first time I started listening to Hobson was
Ill Mind.
I think sophomore year in high school, I think. I started listening to Ill Mind of Hobson 5. I didn't know of him beforehand, and my teacher introduced me to him, and he started out with the Ill Mind of Hobson 5, and I was like, whoa! Dude, this guy got bars, and it's like straight up facts, like about like the majority of kids.
Ill Mind 4 and Sag My Pants.
I didn't. I just started listening to the 4 like I want to say like 4 or 5 weeks ago.
I've been like a fan since I was like 12.
I didn't know. I can't say the same. I have to say I was a fan since. How old was I? Like 16. 16.
Ill Mind 4 is like hella cringy, but funny.
I like No Words. That shit was funny as well.
He was a special ed kid.
What?
He was a special ed kid.
Funnily enough, I actually was. I was in the math class.
The group?
Yeah, like, you know how, like, you have your regular classes or whatever, and then there's that one group. Class. Yeah, there's, like, a small group or that small class.
I was in that, too.
Bro, I was in that shit in middle school. Like, I fucking sucked at math so much, they had me go in that math. And I was, like, sitting in between a bunch of kids with, like, crooked eyes and, like, oh my god, just drooling and shit.
I was in that class because I had an IEP. Because, like, it takes me longer to, like, finish it, but, like...
Yeah, I had that shit, too. For extended time.
Yeah, exactly.
I had that shit for
But it's not, like, because I'm fucking retarded.
No, that's exactly why. It's because we're stupid.
It's because, ADHD.
Well, I was diagnosed with severe ADD. That's why I have it.
I was diagnosed with severe depression.
Well, Mom, why don't you love me? You're a failure. Oh, wow. I'm a smoker.
I looked up to Hobson, that's why I dropped out.
That makes sense. That makes perfect sense.
But he was like, you don't need school for any of this shit.
You really don't.
Yeah, you don't.
But you just gotta be smart enough to know what you're doing. Because if you don't... Like, I know there's a lot of people There's a lot of people who like see all this shit and they're like, oh yeah, I don't need school to know any of this, blah 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 blah. And it's kind of like us, but then they end up going into these things and then they fail miserably because they didn't take the time to actually like study any of it.
Really
Not at school,
shit.
but I mean just like
Sixth grade.
if like regardless, if we want to go into like all this other stuff, real estate or but we still gotta at least have a bachelor's in school or whatever, or in college, right? But
Yeah.
we can just like stop there and go on our own.
I mean, you don't even need a degree to get into real estate.
I wouldn't know.
You just need to know how to run shit.
But then that would you would need like business. Well, entrepreneurship is the word.
Exactly. That's what I'm all about.
I meant like a bachelor's or a degree in entrepreneurship. You dummy.
No, I would get that's retarded because the entrepreneur is doing something by yourself. Like it makes no fucking sense.
I mean, there's a degree for that though. This is.
That's mad retarded though. I would get one in business. Do you know how to like run shit like better, like
Right.
marketing?
I need a fucking webcam. Should I buy the Nintendo Switch or a webcam? I mean, like I know the webcam's like
Are you
$100
really gonna
less.
play it?
I mean, I don't know, man. Now that I think of it, I probably won't because I barely play games
You
as it
probably
is.
just play it for like one week and then you're done.
Yeah, you're right. I shouldn't. I'm just gonna buy the
Because
webcam.
like you're not gonna take it outside because that's just gonna be a mess.
Like obviously, I'm not gonna take it anywhere. So all I fucking do is go to work, and then all I do is like go to work and come back.
Fortnite on it.
I mean,
That's a pretty good idea.
yeah, yeah. I fucking hate Fortnite.
But is it worth 200 when you could just like put that towards? No, it's 300 when you can put that towards like a
Car.
fucking
Car, which I do
PC.
need.
Which you also need.
Well, I mean, I don't need a great PC. I'm happy with the one I have now.
It's like 600 for a PC that can run Fortnite.
Okay. I mean, I'm using that NVIDIA thingy or whatever.
Let me take that away.
No!
I'm joking. I'll be right back.
I signed up for it or whatever, and I'm like hoping that I get it so that I don't have to use your account anymore.
Yeet. I'll be right back.
Alright. I'll end it there.